GHB TV. Oh my God. Good fights last night. I like what I seen from the heavyweights on down to the 135 pounders. I didn't like the 35 pounders, but good fight. 47 pounders impressed. Y'all man Opatia. I liked him, but he ain't finished strong. Fell short last few rounds. Like he got tired. But starting off, Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk, classic. Classic. Didn't know what I was going to expect. I did pick Fury to win. Apologies to Usyk. Not so much apologies, but I was wrong. I said that Fury would win. Usyk looked great, but he looked off at one point. You know what I mean? The first round, Usyk came out blazing. Even landed a big shot, big overhand left early in the not early in the first round, but I would say towards the middle of the first round. Towards the middle of the first round. Big overhand left. Let Tyson Fury know he meant business. Woke him up. Let him know what kind of fight it was going to be. Tyson Fury came out second round. I felt like he was picking it up. He understood what the assignment was, but he couldn't find his mark just yet. Couldn't find his mark just yet. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury looked like, I gotta find this little motherfucker. You know what I mean? Fury did a lot of jumping around, playing around, but he did some great boxing. Second round, like I said, looked like he picked it up a little bit to me. Tough round, though. It was a tough round to score. I ain't gonna lie. If they fight, I think Fury might win the rematch. This is one of them matchups. This is one of those matchups like when him and Wilder fought. It's one of them ones. They got to really get it in. But Wilder ain't get to get him like, you know what I mean? Well, I can't say that. Wilder put him down twice in the first fight. I'm tripping. Let me go back to the fight. Bang was popping. Whenever you ready, my guy, I'm going to just rip my shit real quick. Talk my shit. Tyson Fury, like I said, in the second round, picking it up. But it was a tough round to score. Kuda, appreciate the love. I swear I do. It was a tough fight to score. I mean, it was a tough. Damn, I like trying some new shit. Now they trying to hate on me. All right, is we good? So second round, like I said, tough to score. Some people gave it to Fury. Some gave it to Usyk. How that shit go? Some gave it to Usyk, right? Third round, I think I gave, to be honest, I think I gave the third round to Fury. Fourth round was a good round. What's the deal? Brandon was popping. Fury ain't look as good last two fights to me. I mean, breaking down, he a big guy. I'm going to get into that, though. I'm going to get into that. Because the size thing mattered a lot. I felt like Tyson Fury started finding him a little bit. The reason I say that, because I think it was either the second or the third round, Tyson Fury landed a uppercut to the body. It wasn't a meaningful uppercut. It wasn't like a big one. He wasn't trying to really crack him with it. He was trying to find it. He was trying to see if he could land it. You know what I'm saying? He landed the joint, so he got confident with that. He knew he could land that shot. Once he knew he could land that shot, he got a little bit confident. Usyk at the same time was getting a little pissed off, I felt like. I felt like Usyk by the fourth round was a little pissed off. The reason I'm saying pissed off is because Usyk gave me the vibe like, I ain't planning on having to chase him so much. I didn't plan on him moving so much. You know what I mean? So I got to do extra. You know what I mean? Not saying every fight is going to be easy or he expected the fight to be easy. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he expected the fight to be easy, but what I felt was he felt like I know I'm faster than this motherfucker. I know he big. I know he quick and all that. He got a little shit with him. But I know his shit that I can do. You know what I mean? To him. So if he gave me the vibe like, damn, he not giving me what I want. He not giving me what I want right away. You know what I mean? Meaning Tyson Fury not giving him the slow feet like he thought. I think he thought it was gonna be a little easier to get to him. I think he thought that it would be, you know what I mean, his speed over Tyson Fury's size. What I like that Usyk did early, he was touching the body early. Straight left hand down there, the jab down there. I was liking that. Because that mattered later on in the fight. But around round 5, the fight turned for sure. It was Tyson Fury's fight. Tyson Fury was landing a beautiful jab, sneaky right hand, sneaky right uppercut. Now, he wasn't overdoing it, but he was getting them in there. He was getting clean shots in there. And I believe he even stunned Usyk with a right uppercut in the 5th round. It's not stunned him bad. He didn't have him out on his feet, but he had it where it's like, damn, I got to respect this big motherfucker. You know what I mean? Usyk gave me the vibe like, damn, I gotta respect this big motherfucker. I gotta remember he could hurt me. You know what I'm saying? He could hurt me. So Usyk went back, keeping his hands up high. And I felt like what Usyk was doing was looking for a shot to change the fight instead of just continuing to work behind his jab and sticking the body with the jab and sticking the straight left hand to the body. I felt like he got away from that. But the one thing Usyk was persistent. You know what I'm saying? Consistent with the pressure. He was trying to get to Tyson Fury. But I gave Fury round 5, 6, 7. I don't know what they said to Usyk in between round 7 and 8, but Usyk was a totally different guy. He was a totally different guy when he came out in the 8th round. Usyk was a totally different guy, a different dude. It was impressive to see. It was impressive to see because it looked like the fight was going downhill. It looked like the fight was going downhill for Usyk. You know what I mean? It looked like he was going to lose, to Fury. You know what I mean? Fury had got to the point where he was using his size. He was laying on him a little bit. He was slapping him with that jab and stinging him with the right hand. He even was throwing some hooks. The little hooks was getting through. Nothing too big, but it was just the fact it looked like he was wearing Usyk out. Now, like I said, in between 7 and 8, Usyk was a totally different man. Totally different man. He came out firing. He came out firing so bad that in the, I believe it was the 9th round, when he hurt Fury with it really wasn't an overhand. It was more like a straight left hand. He ran that motherfucker straight through his chin, and he hurt Fury bad. You know what I mean? He hurt Fury bad, and I think it was the 9th round. You know what I mean? Big left hand. The reason it looked so bad, Fury was so hurt that he couldn't even keep his hands up. He just dropped his hands, and he just looked like... Fury looked like he had reached the type of exhaustion, like, it looked like he was like in the desert with no water and nowhere near was any water. It wasn't even no camels to get him to the water. It wasn't even a cactus to break open to get some water from. He had to look, he said. But not only did he have that look, and he dropped his hands, the motherfucker falling away from him. He falling like, you know what I'm saying? Usyk looked like, oh shit, I got him. You know what I'm saying? Usyk jump on him, land a left hand, land a hook, land another left hand. Fury just collapsed. Like, it was like this. It was like a tree fell, but it was like a tree melted. It was like a tree melted. He's like, he just fell. Like, he dipped. Like, he took a dip. Matter of fact, yeah, he like a dope fiend. That's what he looked like. He like a dope fiend. He dipped out like, you know what I mean? Glove grazed the ground. Oh, dickhead. You know what I mean? So they jump in there. The ref jump in there. Save him. And I'm going to tell you why. Let him get himself together. But then I think he asked him like 3 times, was he cool? Like, come on, bro. He answered you already. Let him get back to the Rumble. Saved by the bell. You know what I mean? Saved by the bell. So, I felt like the last 2 rounds, well, the last 3 rounds, he was really just trying to recover. Yeah, he hit him with some K&A shit for sure. Last 3 rounds looked like he was just trying to recover. Fury really couldn't. Fury tried to get back a little bit, but it wasn't nothing to turn rounds. Because I'm saying that because he maybe could have won round 10, but he definitely lost 11 and 12. So I think the knockdown was the major difference. Otherwise, we had a draw in our hands. Some people I talked to, they was like, they still feel like it was a draw. But me, I thought Fury won for sure, like 4, 5, 6, 7. Like for sure those rounds. I'm not gonna say he lost the first 3, but he definitely won 4, 5, 6, 7. To me, he definitely won them rounds. Now he might have won 2, he maybe won 3, but I gave him 4, 5, 6, 7. After the 8th round on, I felt like Fury lost, and Fury is my guy, and I picked Fury to win. I picked Fury to win. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So that's me being fair as possible. Great fight. Great fight. I couldn't have asked for nothing more from either fighter. Tyson Fury fought his style. He did what he do. He even got a little dirty at times, but wasn't enough to beat Usyk. Usyk was on the job, and I think one of the most important things was Usyk kept his hands up high. He kept his hands up high, and another thing that I love that he did was he kept his rhythm going. Usyk got this little goofy rhythm that he got. I ain't gonna call it goofy, but goofy in a good way. You know what I mean? Real offset type of timing. Real offset type of rhythm. You know what I mean? That could really fuck your head up, especially for a heavyweight. Especially for a heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? So when they call Usyk as the winner, I couldn't be mad. It was a great fight. You know what I mean? I saw some skills and I saw some will. I saw a great fight. I would definitely watch that shit again. You know what I mean? They rematch. That'd be crazy. Fury was winning till he wasn't anymore. They said free Mayweather. What happened to him? Fury couldn't cheat in Saudi. Throw his ass in jail with Floyd. He got the herky-jerky movement. Yeah, he do. A lot of controversy on Mark Nelson's decision to let the fight resume during. All right, I'm glad you brought that up. Hold up. Do you think Usyk should have gotten the knockout? All right, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something that I do know. A fight like that, a heavyweight championship of the world, not only the heavyweight championship. Not only the heavyweight championship of the world, but the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. 2 undefeated fighters. It's a lot riding on this. You're going to have to kill me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say if they would have stopped that fight right there, if the ref would have stopped that fight, he probably would have had he probably would have had threats against the referee's life. Like, it probably would have been threats against his life. I'm not going to say from who. I don't know from who. But I'm just saying, that's the kind of fight where so much money is involved. So many people. Somebody got to die in here. So, was I surprised when he didn't stop it? Do I think he should have stopped it? I'm going to say no. Because if I'm fighting for the heavyweight, undisputed championship of the world, and I'm undefeated, and he's undefeated, I could possibly be his first. I can give him his first loss. Fuck no, I don't want you to stop this fight. I don't give a fuck if half my jaw falling off. Don't stop this fight, because I still got rounds. Now that's speaking from a fighter's perspective and a coach's perspective. But when you talk about, oh, we gotta worry about these guys' health, and I'm doing like this, I'm giving you that because they don't give a fuck about no fighters. You understand? But they do give a fuck about them when so much money is involved. So they not gonna stop this. They not gonna stop this. I don't give a fuck if Tyson Fury, one of his legs would have gave out. If he would have said he was cool to continue to rumble, what? They gonna let him fight. This is for all the marbles. You know what I mean? Yeah, being undefeated is coming to an end, but yeah. Marv said, I agree 100%. Even in other sports, they let some things slide in big games. Real shit. Appreciate the donations, y'all. Appreciate everybody that's tapping in. We're going to be here for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I usually have my guy Bang with me, but it's still the same mission. As soon as he's ready to go, though, I'm sliding him in. And we're going to get it popping. But I'm going to slow walk, y'all. We're going to take our time. We got 256 people in here, 25 likes. $21.98 in donations. I appreciate the love. All donations go to an all-inclusive trip for my man, Bang, to leave Houston to come to Philadelphia for July 13th. Boots Ennis, Cody Crawley fight. If y'all fuck with us, fuck with us. If y'all don't, that's cool. We still appreciate y'all. It's no hate. The reason there's no hate, because that shit takes up too much time. And I don't got time to be playing with you niggas. And that's all y'all. I don't give a fuck who you think you is, who you want to be. I don't got time. And if you want some shit, some cool shit, we cool. But again, we appreciate the love. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury was outworked in that fight. One thing that I spoke on earlier that I'm going to bring back up, Usyk did a great job stabbing him to the body with the left hand and with the jab. He did a great job at that. What that did was he punched holes in Fury's body where it will affect him later on. It would affect him later on in the fight. You know what I'm saying? It would affect him later on in the fight, and it did. He was exhausted. So when he got caught with that shot, he was really hurt, and we all could see he was hurt. But he had so much fight in him, he wouldn't let himself fall. That's what I'm speaking on when I speak about the mentality of a fighter and wanting the fight to be stopped. Tyson Fury would have lost his mind if they would have stopped that fight. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury would have went fucking crazy. He's that much of a warrior. He got hit with a shot like that, and he tried his best to stay up. Even though his body went limp, Tyson Fury said, he didn't know what the fuck was going on. But guess what? That motherfucker, he stayed on his feet best he could. You know what I mean? He stayed on his feet best he could. You feel me? Appreciate the love, y'all. You know what I mean? So, in my eyes, great fight. Rematch. Can't wait. You know what it is. You know what I mean? Usyk, like I said in the beginning of the fight, stabbing that body was key. Because he slowed that big motherfucker down. And the reason that was key because Tyson Fury was in shape. He was. Coming in at 262, that's in shape for Tyson Fury. We used to see Tyson Fury around the 290s, the 300 mark. You know what I'm saying? I thought when he was at 276, he was in shape. This motherfucker came in 262. That's prime shape. I mean, he might have been in too good a shape. Shit, I don't know. Great fight. Great fight. I definitely want to see it again. And again, I feel the same way as I felt, you know what I mean, about this fight before the fight. It's a 50-50. Even after Usyk beat him, I still think it's a 50-50 because they was giving each other trouble. And it was at times in that fight where they both was giving each other the blues. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Great fight. Appreciate the love and support, y'all. So moving on to NAVARRETE, BERINCHYK, ugly fight. But what do you expect from NAVARRETE? NAVARRETE. Every fight he in is an ugly fight. But I ain't gonna lie. I was talking to Bang earlier. We was rapping a little bit. We both agreed. Don't like him at 35. 35, he looked like a big John. For those who don't know what a big John is, it's a big girl. Just all over the place. Not a big girl that's like shaped like a big girl that's just like all over the place. You know what I'm saying? That's how he look in his trunks. And I shouldn't be talking, but that's how this shit look. You know what I mean? You feel me? NAVARRETE, sloppy fight, but NAVARRETE is dangerous. He'll sock you with some dumb ass shit. It definitely was a headache watching it. I ain't gonna lie. It was a headache watching it. But I had to watch it. It was a headache. Slugfest, street fight. You know what I mean? Some of y'all call it a slap box. It was just nasty. But the upset of the night was on that same card. Brian Norman Jr. Brian Norman Jr. weathered the storm versus Santillan. I thought, honestly, Santillan with edgy. You know what I mean? I thought he was the more experienced fighter. I thought he was the more rugged fighter. But, again, Brian Norman weathered the storm. From what I remember, Santillan kind of started the fight early, and he was effective early. But one major thing that he did not do, he did not move his fucking head. He did not move his head. Every time Brian Norman felt comfortable enough to let a shot go, most of the times he landed. Brian Norman probably landed 75% of his punches last night. AG tell these niggas Boots will kill Brian Norman. They saying Brian can beat Boots. Cordell Smith, I appreciate the love, bro. Appreciate the donation. I'm going to get to that, though. I ain't going to forget about it. Brian Norman weathered the storm. He did. He took some shots. I mean, he tried to box a little bit. He was successful here and there with his shots, but it seemed like them last 3 rounds, he was really effective with the uppercuts, the right hands, you know what I mean? Once in a while, a hook. He was really effective. His shots was really starting to mean something. I think they even said that he broke Santillan's nose, or it looked like it because it was leaking so bad. It was blood everywhere. Blood everywhere. You know what I mean? Brian Norman had times in that fight where it looked like he was going to fade. It did. It looked like he was going to fade, but he kept it together. He kept it together. This shit don't do nothing to me. I'm gonna go run tonight, like, after this. Like, this shit like drinking water, cousin. I swear. Always Dolo, this shit like my water. Good money, trust me. When I say blood everywhere, I'm talking about Brian Norman Jr. versus Santillan. That also was a good fight. That was a good fight. That was a bang out. They were shooting at each other. You know what I mean? But Brian Norman got the best of you. Like I said, it looked like them last 3 rounds, 7, 8, and 9, was ugly. Was ugly for the shots looked very effective. The uppercuts, the hooks, a few shots to the body. He didn't give me a whole lot of body work, but he gave me some body work. You know what I mean? But the uppercuts was vital. You know what I mean? Brian Norman did his thing. Congratulations. He did his thing. He stayed sturdy. He stayed tough. Now, one thing I didn't take into consideration about Brian Norman when I did my breakdown on YSM, that them country motherfuckers be strong. And I forgot. Not because I forgot, but it never crossed my mind. Oh yeah, he from Georgia. He from down Atlanta and all that. So he eating good meals. He got a different type of strength. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing. That's not the one thing, but that's one of the things we respect coming from Philadelphia, New York, Delaware, Jersey, all that type from that area. One thing we respect, we know the motherfuckers from Texas, motherfuckers from Atlanta, motherfuckers from Florida. They gonna be strong. They gonna have that country strength. They gonna have the country strength. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I didn't take in consideration was the country strength. Because what I said was, Santillan is the more experienced guy. He knew what he wanted to do. He going to go at you. There's no doubt about it. And he did that. But he didn't move his head. And I didn't consider the country strength. So shout out to Brian Norman Jr. and his father, senior. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them for the victory. And shout out to the country strength. You know what I mean? Now, it has been a little bit of talk about, damn, a couple people call me, damn, G, you think they'll make him in Boots? It could be done. Could be done. Should it be done right now? Brian Norman better stay away from Boots. But would I like to see it? Yeah, I would like to see it. You know why I would like to see it? Because there is history there. Why? Why is it history? Because I believe as recent as earlier in the year, maybe like February, I think Brian Norman been up here for sparring. And the past 2 years or the past 3 years, Brian Norman's been coming up for sparring. You know what I mean? He been coming up. I think he been coming up to spar Boots. I think he been coming up to spar Boots since like the summer of 2020 or like, no, I'm tripping. The summer of 21. You know what I'm saying? I think the summer of 21 he been sparring Boots. He been coming up to spar Boots. Something like that. Do I think he ready for Boots? No. It's a different league. It's a different league, a skill set, and a few other things. You know what I mean? So, as an advisor, don't get in there with Boots. As a fan, hurry up and get in there with Boots. You know what I'm saying? Boots do everything he's supposed to do. Cody Crawley, yeah, that could be next. Stanionis and Brian Norman is a rumble. That's a rumble. That's a good joint. You know what I mean? That's a good joint. I ain't gonna lie. That's a good fight. I seen also, I caught the end of my man, Frank Sanchez. Damn. That's my dog. I ain't gonna lie. But they said he had like a knee injury. And they said he had a knee injury and there was something else. Oh, and what I didn't like looking at him, the shoulders was like too big. They looked like they was too big to use. He looked like he had like, you know how they put shoulder pads in the suit jackets? That's how it looked like he had. Like he looked like he had shoulder pads on. What's going on? Where you buy them shoulders at? And why did you buy those shoulders? Why did you need those shoulders, Frank? You know what I mean? I was a little sad to see Frank go out like that. You know what I mean? Frank, my man. I like Frank Sanchez. He a cool dude, but I was like, that ain't Frank Sanchez. You know what I mean? Something about it went right. You gotta stop capping on Frank Sanchez's age. No way, folks, 31. I think would be a good challenge for Jerry Anderson. Yeah, Frank probably definitely like 39. Joe Cordina upset. I court. That was crazy. But what I peeped about Joe Cordina, he was starting a little too early. I felt like he was kind of looking for a fight that wasn't his just yet. You know what I'm saying? With Joe Cordina. I ain't catch that whole fight, but I caught some of it. But I didn't like how Cordina looked like he was like trying to press the issue a little too much. And then come to find out, I mean, he got clipped. So that was crazy. I lost money on that Cordina fight. Yeah, I had just found out about Joe Cordina. It's crazy because last week somebody mentioned him on the live, and that's what made me check him out. I think I checked him out while I was sitting right here. You know what I mean, on the live, and good boxer, good. You know what I mean, good little style, but that pace looked like he couldn't handle that pace. From what I was able to see. Cache punches harder than his record indicates. Yeah, obviously. Toby said heard Cordina was struggling to make 130. That could be possible. He do look kind of tall at 30. He said that. Big Supreme said the referee let Cache punch after the break. He never recovered. Could be true. Could be true. Fighting in the hometown may affect Boots. I think Boots feeling the pressure when he fought on Tank Undercard, when he fought Karen. I think that was the time he was affected. I think after that, he knows what's up. Like, he know what he got to do. Because he fought close to home in Atlantic City. A lot of people came out, put on a hell of a show. I think against possibly a better opponent. You know what I mean? Possibly. But the most important part, he got all that out of him. Now it's like strictly business. So I feel like fighting in Philly is going to excite him, yes, but I think he's going to be composed. I think he's going to be sharp because he knew, I mean, he wanted to go out there and do his thing. So I think Boots going to be just on some other shit. You know what I mean? Did they steal the KO from USYK? I thought no standing 8 in the pros. No standing 8. If you watch the fight again, when Fury dipped out, when he dipped out like a dope fiend, his glove scraped the ground. So that's why the referee jumped in there. You know what I mean? I feel you, but sometimes it could be a standing 8 depending on where you're fighting at. You know what I mean? Good rumbles. I'm not mad at it. With some good fights on yesterday, for sure. Word on the street, Devin and Bill ran up on Ryan and pistol whipped him in the back. The head with a pistol with no bullets. And Ryan, girl scream. Ryan! Real rat, bro. That's just, I'm not advising anybody to do that, but that's how I would have went about it. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of that, so my lady says to me earlier, no, it might have been earlier today. It was earlier today. She said, "Gee, I got a question." I said, "What's up?" She said, "What's the young boy with the dreads? The one that they expunged the win off of his record when he fought." I said, "Oh, Keyshawn." She said, "Ain't it crazy that they did that over weed?" She said, "But somebody popped positive for the PEDs. They want to go to court." I said, "You got a point. You got a point. That's crazy. They definitely suspended Keyshawn Davis for marijuana." You know what I mean? They definitely suspended Keyshawn Davis for marijuana, but Ryan Garcia specks of PDs in his urine, and they want to go to court about it. My answer to her was, though, it was a lot more riding on the Ryan Garcia fight. It's a lot of money in the pot. It's a lot of money, you know what I mean, being kicked around. So I feel like a little more controversial with that situation because the money that was involved. You know what I mean? People don't want to be wrong in this situation because, for one, a lot of people wanted to see Devin Haney lose. Let's just call a spade a spade. A lot of people wanted to see Devin Haney lose. At the same time, a lot of people were siding for Ryan Garcia because he seemed to be struggling with some dreams and nightmares that he was having. You know what I mean? One moment is fuck everybody. The next moment, all praise is due to the Most High. We didn't know where he was going to go with it. We didn't know what was next from Ryan Garcia. So at the end of the day, most people was just like, you know what I mean? We praying for him. I hope he come out this thing healthy. I hope he make it to the fight. I mean, whatever he got going on, I hope, you know what I mean, he'll end up being okay. He had a lot of people on his side. You know what I mean? Haney, on the other hand, because of his father, because of his style, a lot of people don't like his style, the way he fight. A lot of people don't like his father. They was wishing death on the young man. You know what I mean? So that was my response. But that was a great question. Yeah, you may have wanted him to win. A lot of people wanted him to lose. Trust me. I got a lot of calls about that. Gee, I told you. Young boy not shit. He not shit. Yo, Greg, my man. Boxing 86 TV in the chat. Shout out to your man. Shout out to Big Supreme. A lot of people ain't want the young man to win. Gee, he not gonna ever recover. Gee, he not shit. There's a lot of people coming to me like that. You know what I mean? It do be crazy. The hate do be crazy, but that's how the world works. Not everybody gonna love you. Everybody ain't your friend. My mom used to tell me that a lot. Because I was a friendly little guy. I was a friendly little critter. I used to be like, Mom, what's up with everybody? Why they be on some angry shit? She said, some of these motherfuckers don't eat in the morning. I said, I mean, that's how the world works. So, I mean, you got to take the good with the bad. But the fact that this shit got to go to court is strange. When Keyshawn got suspended immediately. Yeah, he wasn't off for long, but got suspended immediately. So what you telling me is, if I'm from the outside looking in and I'm, you know what I mean, I'm thinking about fucking with boxing, damn, weed is more dangerous than PDs. You feel me? Eugene, whatever you want to ask, man, shoot it in. I just got to catch it. As long as I catch it, you know what I mean? I'll talk about it. I ain't start reading everything yet, but you know what I mean? Because I'm trying to, everything that's running through my mind, I'm trying to get it out. But we here. We are here. So whatever you want to talk about, we can talk about. Just get it in there. I appreciate everyone here, man. 217 people in the chat. 55 likes, 31.96 on donations. I appreciate the love. I really do. If you don't think I do, fuck you. But I really do. You know what I mean? I didn't say weed was PEDs. See, you're not listening. So what you can do is rewind the video. Rewind the video and listen. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I think if Ryan, even if it was a little bit, was in his blood, yeah, I think Dev should get his old back. You know why? Because you cheated. Just because it was a little bit don't mean it wasn't in there. It was in there. No, I didn't say weed is worse. What I said was, if a man gets immediately suspended for weed, but another man gets a trial for PEDs, then what you're telling me is weed is more dangerous than PEDs. You gotta listen. Scroll back. Scroll back. I'm trying not to get angry. Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me if I was angry. It don't. So if you say, all right, so if a person say weed is banned in Texas, okay, that's cool. But so what you're telling me is PEDs is banned in some places or not banned at all? We need to check it first? The fuck is going on? What's going on? He said, find your inner little Greg. What's up with niggas? Niggas come over here and I'm talking. Now, this is crazy because I'm usually talking my shit. I'm talking slow for a reason. Because I need niggas to hear me. I'm repeating. I understand everything that's going on. I know y'all like, damn, G talking kind of slow tonight. For one, I ain't got my motherfucking guy with me. You know what I mean? That's for one. Because y'all know we get together like Batman and Joker. You know what I mean? So I don't got my guy with me. So it's not like I'm getting questioned. I'm processing. I'm speaking. And I'm trying to show love. And I'm trying to read comments. So you got to bear with me. You got to listen. That's why they got a rewind button and all that. You could, if you take your finger and you touch the motherfucking screen, I'm pretty sure you can slide this joint back and you can kind of catch up and then finish rocking with me. I'm here. I'm not going nowhere. You know what I mean? Now, if I need a moderator, I'll get one. I don't want to go there. I don't want to be that guy. Yo, get that guy out of here. I don't like how I only get people out of here when they start saying crazy shit. But when you ain't listening, it make me feel like you ignoring me. And I don't like being ignored, you know? Who does, really? Who likes being ignored, you know? I'm coming here to speak to my people. I would like to think that my people is listening. Now, if you disagree, that's fine. If you disagree with something I'm saying, that's fine. I'll even go as far as getting you on this motherfucker. But if you just come in here to fuck with me, can't do that. You know what I mean? My mind is somewhere else. I'm trying to give out signs, God. Like, you know what I mean? And you ain't trying to get it. I spell it bull, B-U-L. You know what I mean? Some people put B-O-U-L. Some people put B-U-L-L like a bull. I put bull like, because it's like a short to it. Chill, bull. Like, you know what I mean? B-U-L. So I go B-U-L. I don't know. Everybody got their way. How you think the rematch play out? I think Fury. Hold on. Oh, he erased that, John. Tevin versus Tank. Who wins? I mean, Tank rolling right now, but Tev. I talked to Tev this weekend, Saturday. I mean, he's sparring my guy. So Tev looking like he got something for Tank. You know what I mean? Tev just gotta get past Muratala, and then probably be somebody else after that. You know what I mean? Just then let's get it going. Oh, need some water. me. All right, we back. That'll be a great fight. That fight was supposed to happen years ago. Ryan versus Frank. I got Ryan. We need a breakdown of the origination of Bull. All right, listen. Bull, I don't know where that came from. I know motherfuckers been. I just know they've been saying that since I was born. Like my uncles that come in the house. What's up, Bull? I don't know. Or somebody be calling, yo, Bull. Calling somebody. I don't know. Or somebody be describing somebody, yo, the Bull. Yeah, the tall boy, the dumbass boy. Yeah, like, yeah, this be, you know what I mean? So you just hear it so much, you start talking like that. You know what I mean? Like, boy, what you talking about? What boy you talking about? Oh, boy right there? Short boy or the tall boy? Like, the tall boy. You know what I mean? It was just a thing. That's been being said since I was born, so I would imagine it's been being said for years. I'm 37, and I've been hearing that shit all my life. You know what I mean? So I don't know. No, not like a boy, like a bull. I heard they say that in Florida, jit. But like bull is just like describing a guy. Like it's like it's a term used for men. It's Philly all day. I only know it from the 80s. Can't speak. Before then, yeah. Yeah, DC out here, Slim, Baltimore, Yo and Dummy, yeah. And I heard Dummy was like started from like some gang shit. Yeah, but in Philly it's like, yo boy, like what's wrong with you? You alright? Like, I don't know. Like they say the young boy, they say the old head boy, or the drunk ass boy, yeah, the tall dumb ass boy, the short fat ass boy, like shit like that. You don't think the reason people wanted Haney to get out the way is for the same reason they don't like Shakur now. Boxers boxers with no power looking for decision every fight. I mean, that's a great question. That could be a reason, but I can't see that, but that could be a reason. That could be a reason because people want action. But the thing is, that's the beautiful thing about anything. If everyone's car was the same color, then it would be boring. You know what I mean? So with that being said, styles make fights. And because styles make fights, we need all the styles. We need the Pitbull Cruisers. We need the Tyson Furies. We need the Deontay Wilders. We need the Tanks. We need the motherfucking Canelos. We need all those guys. You know what I mean? We need all those guys. Yeah, Philly got a lot of fighters, man. Since the beginning of the time. Real shit. They said Mo always been DC, PG County. Well, when I was down, when I used to live in Gaithersburg, Maryland, right? I lived down there for like a year and some months. And I kept hearing Ja like, that shit used to be driving me crazy. I used to be like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? That shit Ja like, man, that shit Ja had me blown. So now I was hearing that. I'm like, what? And I heard back then Slim was a DC thing. But I wasn't in DC. I'm in Mo County, Gaithersburg. You know what I mean? And I kept, it was the Ja shit for me. I'm like, Ja, like, what you talking about? Like, that shit Ja, like, man, that shit Ja had me like, yeah, I used to be like, what, nigga, what you talking, like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? You know what I mean? But I got it later on. I'm like, all right, her shit Ja fat. So be like, what? Yeah, I used to be down there for a little bit. I remember, man, I ain't gonna lie though. Shout out to Big Mike, Carl, Devin, a bunch of dudes. My nigga Courtney, shout out to them, man. They got me around. They moved me around when I was down there. And I mean, I had some fun. I remember they took me to Georgia Ave when I was a young boy. My pop threatened all of them. Pop said, something happened to my son, I'm gonna kill all y'all. I said, damn. They was like, we don't even want to take you. Because down there, motherfuckers got their license at 15. I'm like 14, 15. I don't know if I was 15 yet. I think I was still like 14. I popped like, yo, y'all don't bring my son back, killing all y'all. Like, damn. And two of the boys was my next door neighbor. That shit was crazy. Like, you just gonna kill the neighbors? He said, DMV been on this shit, been on their own shit. We been wearing the 990s. I believe. Charged for the zoo versus Ortiz and still Kid Austin. Love seeing the young talent get after it. Yeah, for sure. Strip clubs in DC, world renowned. For sure. I first heard Carrie in DC in the 90s. He fighting a slow heavyweight again. He might get him out of there. Omar Janad, eat nuts. Eat a bag of baby nuts. What's that supposed to mean? D for the win. I hope your channel do good, bro. I appreciate you. I hope the channel do good. You know what I mean? That way I ain't gotta be knocking off no old ladies or nothing like that. Robbing liquor stores or nothing like that. If you don't want me in your local liquor store, man, causing havoc, go ahead and like this video, man. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all 10 seconds. Go ahead and like this video. You know what I mean? Cause I'll be in your local liquor store and shit, doing what I want. I don't want to do that. You got the same vape you supposed to. This shit smooth right here, the Cali bar. Stop bullshitting. How you think the rematch play out? I think Fury may use some of the tags he using. Why are they using this size more? Yeah, he might. I think what he might do, he might put on an extra 25. Yeah, with the stocking cap, acting stupid, with the hoodie over top, trying to disguise my voice. Give me the money. Give me the money. Hurry up. No, I went under the register. Stop bullshit. Go in the safe. I'm using the nut-ass voice. I don't want to do that, bro. So if y'all want me out here acting like that, bro, go ahead and hit the like button. You know what I mean? Enough to keep me from kicking doors in and medicating the community. You feel me? I'm trying not to, yeah, I'm trying to chill. I'm trying to chill. I don't want no trouble. I ain't trying to be kicking in no doors or none of that. I'm trying to stay relaxed. You know what I mean? So go ahead and like this video, man. I appreciate y'all. I really do. tapping in. I got kids I gotta be here for, man. I don't have time. So like this shit. You feel me? Give me the money. Start drawing. I don't feel like all that, bro. I'm getting too old, and I ain't in the best of shape to be running, so you know how it go when you can't run. Oh, yeah. Shout out to... I forgot I had this. Shout out to Johnny Rivera fighting June 15th. He's fighting June 15th in Boardwalk Hall, Atlantic City. His second pro fight. Make sure y'all can see that. This kid can rumble right here. He got like 15 national titles or some shit. He probably got more. I don't know. I gotta hang this on the wall though. I got him to sign it for me the other day. You see the signature. You feel me? I be showing love. I'm gonna throw him on the wall. What's a good fight? Gary Russell Jr.? I don't know, man. What up, Brian? Put up. Good scrap or what? Yeah, he did. He rumbled. I don't know. Rosado said he was thinking about it. Last I talked to him. He said he was giving it thoughts for sure. You know what I mean? He was definitely giving it thoughts. So you never know. Gabe name always respectable when it comes to a rumble. So I mean, don't be surprised if he do. How does pro boxing work money-wise? I heard AB ticket sales, but what else go into it? Whew, man, it's a lot. So just think about it like the NFL and how they draft players. And you notice like the third, I'm gonna say the money go to like the first and second round guys. And like the third, fourth, fifth, however many rounds, what is it, 7 rounds? So it's like the lower the rounds, not rounds that you fighting, but the lower round that you go in is the least amount of money. So the guys who fight professionally and they turn pro and they never won anything in the amateurs, they fighting 4 rounders for like anywhere from 1,000 to probably like 1,500. Now, if you turn pro and you're an opponent, probably could make 4,000, 3,000, depending on who you fight. But if you can sell tickets, it's a different ball game. So even if you a guy who didn't do much in the amateurs, but you can sell tickets, you know what I mean? You could make some good money. But staying active is key, you know what I mean? So the guys who fight coming out of the Olympics, guys like Shakur and them, they make the better money. They make the better money when you got the accolades, you know what I'm saying? You dealing with some good people, they make better money. He said, why white fighters don't get trolled when they lose like black fighters? That's because it's so much to be expected out of a black fighter. Black fighters, like, they expected to look good, and not only look good, but win. You know what I'm saying? But for like a white guy who he got a strong backing, you know what I mean? He got haters too, but and it don't matter if you got haters or not, because people just gonna like you and dislike you for whatever reasons. But it's not the culture. It's not the culture to tease each other. In the black culture, that's the thing, like teasing each other. You feel me? Especially when somebody get their ass whooped. That's why when people talk about me, talk about my record, I be like, find some videos though. Like, I be feeling like I turned pro in the 1920s. There's no videos. No, this sofa. Man, so comfortable. Sleep. I be falling asleep in this joint. You know what I mean? Ukraine had their day week, so motherfuckers fighting for more. Yeah. G, can you give a quick breakdown? Tiger Johnson versus Emiliano Vargas. I think Tiger Johnson like 147 pounder. I think he too big for Vargas. You take donations. We definitely take donations because currently, right now, we're accepting donations because I'm trying to make it where my man Bang could come to Philly and don't gotta pay for nothing. You know what I mean? Because he continuously showed me love, jumping on the live with me. You know what I mean? So my gift to him is getting my man to Philadelphia for the Boots versus Crawley fight, and have my man not go in his pocket. That's my goal. You know what I mean? Emiliano moved up to what weight? I seen a couple. You slapping the shit out of somebody. Coin came out of his pocket. Yeah, that was a little small dispute, man. That shit never happened. That should have been something simple. Drake or Kendrick, I fuck with K-Dot, man. I told y'all that last week. I fuck with K-Dot. I don't fuck with Drake. Drake is a creative player. You know what I mean? I don't fuck with Drake. I think everything about Drake is made up. I think the way he dressed, the way he talked, the way he rapped, everything he do is made up. It's cartoon. It's reenacted. You know what I'm saying? Never read disappointed. I think that 135 was too much for him as far as the weight wise. Like he wasn't explosive. Neverette wasn't explosive like he usually is. And he wasn't catching main man with that awkward shit because main man was smothering that shit. Yeah, creative player equals stolen identity. Emiliano looked sharp. It's sharp as fuck. Looking forward to a future bout between him and Dula in the future. Yeah, I don't know if he moved up or not, but I always known him to be a 35 pounder. And Tiger Johnson is at 47, I believe. I think Tiger Johnson is just too big for him. That'd be a good fight, though. Don't get it fucked up. Never read too awkward versus a legit basic boxer. Yeah, true. Yeah, get y'all questions in, man. We're going to get it popping. Let's get it popping real quick. Get the questions in here. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the donations, man. I really do. I bet on USYK by KO and a draw for Navarrete versus BERINCHYK. Got robbed twice. Damn. Devin going to be in a weird spot after the Sandor Martin fight. Who will he fight? A lot of dudes can crack. Even if Devin moved up to 47, them dudes killers. Would they respect his power? I think Devin's mistake was trying to fight Ryan Garcia. I think that's the only mistake that he made. He was trying to fight him. You know what I mean? Then it got to a point where he had to fight because he had to, you know what I mean, let it be known that he was there. You know what I mean? Because, of course, he got caught with some shots that he couldn't, you know what I mean, he really couldn't recover from. So I think that was the mistake. So what I'm trying to say is, if Dev just go back to boxing and box, I think he'd do a great job. He'd be all right. Do you think Usyk does it again in the rematch? Like I said, in the rematch, I look at the first fight the same way, 50-50, because they both great fighters. They both great fighters, and you saw what it looked like when one guy is not allowing the other guy to do what he wants and he having his way. You know what I mean? They both had their way at some point with each other in that fight. Do I think Garcia juiced? I mean, that's the word. That's the word. You know what I mean? I also agreed on the style matchup, but I think if Devin believe in his boxing, he go in there and box. He won't have that problem. I think he'll be able to see that shot coming. I think the reason he wasn't able to see that shot coming because he was trying to go in there and get something, instead of letting it come to them. You feel me? Some people won't understand that way of thinking, but if you box before, you get what I'm saying. Sometimes in the ring, you gotta let shit come to you. Can't chase shit. Because basically what you're chasing is bullets. You know what I mean? Norman versus Barrios is a great fight. That's a very entertaining fight. I would watch that for sure. I will watch that for sure. Need Tank and Pitbull rematch at 40. That'd be crazy. I gotta eat something. That'd be crazy. Appreciate the love, y'all. I really do, man. We here. 172 people strong. 76 likes. I appreciate the love. 31.96 in donations. Appreciate the love. I really do. What happened to you and Paul? I mean, Paul just thought he knew it all. I mean, just to sum it up, I ain't gonna get all the way into it. Paul thought he knew it all. That's all. You know what I mean? I'm just Greg Hackett. What do I know? Feel me? But your eyes work. You see. You know what I mean? Yeah, Norman humping on my man, totally disrespectful. That was uncalled for. He ain't had to throw the pumps in there. He definitely threw like 4 pumps in there. He ain't had to do that. That was nasty. 130 to 147. This division's on fire right now. I agree. Yeah, he ain't have to throw the pumps in there. When he started pumping, that was nasty. That was real nasty. 4 versus AG. Them Bills fans crazy as fuck. Be outside tailgating, slamming each other, tables and shit. I ain't with none of that though. Don't slam me. I mean, I just came to watch some football. I don't want to get slammed or nothing like that. I ain't got time. Who you think Lomo should fight next? I don't know. I want to see Lomo and Shakur. Do you like Big Baby against USYK? I think he got a shot. He just gotta be active in that fight. He can't fall asleep. USYK can rock you to sleep. He can. They said that's how you sell yourself. No, what he did afterwards when he just kneeled down and he crossed his arms, that was different. I was feeling that. But the pumps, I'm not feeling that. That's freaky. That's like nasty. You know what I mean? You pumping, you thrusting, like that's nasty. You know what I'm saying? The way he beat that man up, he ain't got a pump on him. But when he gave him he sat down next to him, that was different. That was cool. But when you pumped on him, that was like horny. Like, that's like, come on, bro, you too excited. Can't be doing that. If that was my fight, I'd have been mad for sure. Probably threw a water bottle at him or something. I don't know. What the fuck is you doing? Yeah, that was kind of nasty. Yeah, Lomo versus BERINCHYK. Yeah, that look smart. Smart. I see where you coming from with that. You know what I mean? Smart. That's smart. I think they might do that. I don't know. They saying Shakur might leave after this fight. I don't know. We see what happens. It's boxing. Hey, listen, I appreciate y'all, man, for tapping in. Y'all didn't have to come through. Y'all met up with me on a Sunday, man. I know I was kind of late. I know y'all waiting for my man Bangs to slide. We going to get up on here, and we going to go into it more. You know what I mean? But, like, I try my best. Go ahead and break it down for y'all, man. Appreciate y'all coming through and talking to me. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the donations. Appreciate the likes, man. Get with me. I'm gonna see y'all this week. It's fight week. Yeah, I ain't forget. Yeah.